Good numbing, and welcome YouTube to more Tomb Raider. It's been a few months now since we did Angel of Darkness, and I know we're skipping Anniversary and Underworld, and it pains me because I fucking love those games, but those games aren't available on modern platforms right now, so it's not happening, at least not yet. That said, I feel like it's almost like a safe bet at this point that a Legend HD trilogy, or Legend Era trilogy, is coming in the same vein as Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 HD and 4, 5, 6 HD. And that's probably the reason why the PS2 version of Anniversary hasn't been dropped on the emulator yet, or like the official PlayStation emulator yet, whilst only Legend had, because I imagine Legend was before that went into pre-planning. Whilst now that it is, it's there. Which, if that is true, whenever that comes around, I will stream Legend again, like go through the whole game again, but through the HD version. Probably knock it out in one whole stream again like I did last time, but then also from there immediately go into Anniversary and Underworld. I hope Underworld has a better trophy list when it eventually comes around to it, because the trophy list for Underworld is like so dull. It's just go get all the collectibles, and then it's like a bunch of like weird challenges that are kind of a whatever, and then you're done. That said, I don't want the trophy list to be like the trophies we're about to get into, the Survivor era, to talk about that for a second, that we're about to start. I genuinely do love this trilogy. You'll hear me talk at length several times that it's actually my least favourite saga of Tomb Raider, but I always have to emphasise that doesn't mean I think it's bad or that I don't like it. No, I love the reboot trilogy. I just don't love it as much as the Legend era or the Classic era. And I think that's a distinction that I would want to make right to begin with, because there are a lot of people that don't like this trilogy on principle, and I think that's a real shame, because there's a lot of charm and uniqueness to them. I do think this is the weakest one of the trilogy, but they had to start somewhere, and I think this, as we go through the trilogy, you'll see what I mean. It grows exponentially and becomes very much its own beast. And even though Shadow, the last of the trilogy, has its own problems due to budget and time constraints, I still think it's a very beautiful and fantastic game. But I digress. Hey, that's the save file. You can see I checked it somewhat recently, but that's the save file from the Let's Play I did years ago. I think I did it back in like 2020 or 2021, somewhere around then. So I'm gonna leave that. We're gonna start on file 2. Yes, we'll play on normal. It only affects combat in this game. They don't have proper difficulty settings until the next game. But I'm gonna shut up for this cutscene.
In what we do. Not who we are. I finally set out to make my mark, to find adventure. But instead, adventure found me. In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us, we find something that keeps us going. Something that pushes us.
Jesus Christ, that sound effect at the end was loud. What the fuck? Holy shit, the water crashing is loud as fuck. I wanted to turn down sound effects when we're in game.
This would happen. Where the hell? Out here! No sign of Rocky Lara.
Jonah! I'm here!
Oh, Square Enix presents. Oh, that's a funny thing to read, considering they sold Tomb Raider like after the trilogy. That's really funny. Yeah, and all the Square Enix services, I think, across the whole trilogy are no longer accessible because, you know, Square Enix don't own Tomb Raider anymore. They sold it to THQ Nordic. Well, they sold it to THQ Nordic's partner company. I forget what they're called. Hey, Crystal Dynamics. What a way to reintroduce Lara. Keep in mind, this was after a 5-year gap. Underworld was 2008 and this was 2013. Hey, can I... What, sound effects and dialogue on the same volume switch? I fucking... Of course. Oh, no, keep that off, thanks. We'll try that. What's in display options? Oh, brightness. HUD push. No, I'll keep that as is. Fucking voice commands and motion controls. Yeah, no, I'm keeping that off. I forgot that was a thing that was, like, part of, like, selling the PS4 port. Because that was the thing. This originally launched on 360 and PS3. And it got, like, a enhanced port. Because a lot of PS3 and 360... Late era PS3 360 games got that. Where they got enhanced ports over to PS4 and Xbone, like, a year later. Yeah, that sounds a bit better. Help! Help me! Yeah, and this is a cute way of teaching you to, like, move the left stick so you've got to free yourself here.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, also get used to Lara getting hurt a fuck ton in this game. And I mean a fuck ton. They brutalize this poor girl. They do on and off throughout the whole trilogy, but in this game in particular, they really fucking brutalize this poor girl. But it's called the Survivor era. That it was because she will survive no matter what. Yeah. A little something to make sure you actually pick up the torch so you don't miss it. So when you go through water, it's now to teach you that you will lose your torch. This is I'm not going to use it too often, unless I'm going for collectibles, but if you tap L1, the game will highlight every significant item in an area to help with puzzle solving. In later games, on the higher difficulties, they will give you less and less hints. And for the record, I'm only playing on normal in this game. Because it only affects combat, so it doesn't mean anything. I like it when the difficulty affects the whole experience. Which is what the other Tomb Raiders that had difficulty options did. Which is why, like, Legend I played on the hardest. And for the record, every Tomb Raider but this one I play on the hardest. The only thing that might be an exception is that oh right, we gotta do this. In Rise, the hardest difficulty and the second hardest difficulty are the same. The only difference is one disables auto-saving. So for the sake of, you know, progress, I might go on the second hardest for that one. And Shadow has something similar as well, so I might do something there. But other than that, it'll be playing on mostly the hardest difficulties. Just because I always prefer them and I feel like it works. It's like Tomb Raider as a series, it works best in the harder difficulties. But that's also just because I'm extremely familiar with the franchise, and so playing on the hardest difficulty is how I get anything out of it. Alright, time for our first real puzzle. And they said now it's teaching you again, if you press L1, it will light up all significant items. I wish sound effects and dialogue were separate. What the fuck were we doing here? And if it's back on the Let's Play, I left everything at max volume because I would edit the volume in post where it was a video.
What kind of contraption is this?
No, not yet. I gotta hold off the urge. There's no sprinting in this game, and so the quickest way you're gonna get around is spamming circle. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna explode.
I've got to get out of here.
Also, this game gets critiqued a lot for drawing a lot of inspiration from the Uncharted trilogy that come out by that point, because I don't think Uncharted 4 was out by this point. And although, yeah, I can absolutely see it, and it does have its moments, I still think they managed to make it enough of their own. The only thing that's blatantly just Uncharted is the multiplayer that's on this, which I, to be honest, barely spent any time on, because I'm not really a big fan of that online style. It was actually the only thing that like kept me playing Uncharted 4, because I don't like Uncharted 4 much at all. But the multiplayer was actually pretty like snappy and fun. But like the actual style of it as a whole, I've never been too consistent with. That guy's dead. There goes that torch. Also, there are a lot of QTEs. This is still the latter end of like the QTE era of gaming where they were all over the fucking place. You're gonna see a lot of quick time events in this fucking game. How's that for a cold open? Tomb Raider. The 2013 reboot. Which is wild that this reboot is 12 years old. I think it turns 12 in like a couple months. Like, it is insane. It's because I remember this being like coming out. I remember discussions surrounding it about this reinvention of Lara. I remember like the naysayers and people were like so dead against it before it even came out, just for it to then go on to be like one of the best-selling games of the series. This game reintroduced Lara to the world.
Where are they? They must have gone inland.
Something that, as much as I love the older eras, no, even in its better years, it was still slowly but surely declining in sales and, like, you know, interest. Like, it was fading from the public view slowly but surely.
Take it slow.
Which is a shame, because I still believe that, like, in Prime View now, if Anniversary, or, like, something like Anniversary, like a full remake of 1, had come out now, it would be, like, one of the best-selling Tomb Raiders. But because it came out during the era where people, like, where before remakes were really, like, a thing that people cared about, Anniversary is the worst-selling Tomb Raider, because people just thought it was just Tomb Raider 1 again. In the same vein that the Resident Evil remake sold miserably when it first came out. But that actually got the second wind, because it got ports later on that touched up the graphics that allowed it to fully grow. And apparently, according to insiders, there was something similar for that for Anniversary that was in the works at one point or another. That was going to put the whole of the first game into, I believe, Unreal Engine 5. Or a similar engine. But it got cancelled when Square Enix sold the company. Also, Square is your cleanup grab if your jump's slightly wonky. Something that they introduced in Legend, for those who missed it, is to kind of get rid of some of the hyper-precision that was present in the original. They made it so if you're imprecise in your jump or something goes wrong, instead of it just, you know, killing you like it would in the classic games because you missed your grab and started to fall, Lara will now just reach extra far and narrowly make it, but usually with just one hand, so you have to press a button to clean up or you'll drop instead. In the Legend trilogy, it was triangle. In the reboot trilogy, it's square. So there's going to be at least one point where I'm going to press triangle instinctively and fuck myself. But hopefully I'll keep on top of it. Most of the buttons stay the same, though. Also, you can scramble up flat walls.
Sam's pack. Sam! They must have come this way. Sam? Roth? Can anyone hear me? I've got to find them.
We got a radio and we got a match.
Okay.
All right, good start, Lara. Jesus Christ, is that like triple front flip she did? Welcome to the coastal forest. Take shelter from the storm. Yeah, it's almost like you're in just like a shirt and like thin vest underneath it. Of course you're freezing.
Is anyone listening? Please respond.
You're one game off, one man. It's the next game that has that song. But welcome, hope you're doing well. Is this Tomb Raider 2013, not Rise of the Tomb Raider 2015? Right now, we're trying to survive hypothermia. And for the record, it's kind of like crazy to think about because this game, we have to remember, this is a PlayStation 3/Xbox 360 title. And it's like, look, this game is 12 years old and it's like looks fucking gorgeous. Like, it's crazy like how good this game looks. Like, they put their whole art, like whole soul into this back in the day.
In her native habitat, she's on the
hunt. Oh, no, game early. Oh, did you repeat the song until morale improves?
Mythical Sun Queen. And
like, there are a couple things that will give away that it's like a PS3 360 era game as we get through it, but as a whole, no, graphically this game is gorgeous.
I'm just trying to lighten the mood here. Everyone's so on edge. What are you so worried about?
I'm close to something. I'm sure of it. I just don't know if the others will listen.
Oh, I will just get this out the way. This was Lara's voice actress. I can't remember her name off my head, but this was the very first time that Lara was voiced by an American. You know, a British character who comes from Britain and has British heritage and all this stuff is now voiced by an American putting on a British accent. And if you listen to any other voice of Lara versus this one, you can tell. You can tell it's an American putting on a British accent, unfortunately. It's one of the bigger critiques of the game is that the actress does not suit, but I genuinely think she grows into the role throughout the trilogy, and by the time we get the Shadow, she does a great role, great performance.
The funding won't last forever, Whitman.
That's precisely why we should push east, not west.
No one believes Yamata. No one believes Yamata is that far east. The books simply don't support it.
Well, whoever wrote those books never found Yamatai.
I've talked to Roth about this. There's no point in following.
But what we're seeing here is how they ended up on this island in the first place. Lara was part of a big expedition group. They all had a plan to go try and find Yamatai. Whitman here, this guy here, is like, yeah, the lead archaeologist. He was the one that's determined to find it. Lara disagreed and said, well, all the books say they went this way.
So why don't you just stick to boats, Mr. Grimm?
Ship, Dr. Whitman. It's a ship. You don't need a PhD to know that.
Now, yeah, Tomb Raider was originally made by a British studio, with an entirely British cast, with a British lead actress, and held that legacy. The only exception was the live-action film, because obviously,
the stories about Queen Himiko say she could summon
Angela Jolie is not British.
On some version of the truth. What if Yamatai was somewhere in the triangle itself?
But beyond that, yeah, no. This was the first time in the games that they broke away from having a British actress.
That doesn't look good.
If it's wet,
and instead it's an American putting on a British accent, which is like, come on.
We don't have the funds to piss about. It's now or never. Lara's offering fresh ideas and a plan. I'm the captain here. It's my decision. We're going into the Dragon's Triangle.
Why am I even here?
Yeah, why are you here, Whitman? We'll see as time goes on. Whitman is a complete dickhead. But Lara's insistence to go here is what's now got her in this situation. It's kind of technically her own fault. But she survived the night.
I can't just sit here.
Woman versus wild. Find some food.
I've got to find something to eat.
Oh, well, there's our food. And like I said, I genuinely, like, there's people that fucking despise Lara's voice in this trilogy because you can tell at times that it's not actually a British actress, it's an American. I can't stress enough, it didn't really bother me back in 2013, it certainly doesn't bother me now. There are moments you notice it, and I just found it more funny. But I do genuinely feel that the actress, I said her name slips my mind right this second, like, found her footing in the role as the trilogy goes on. By the time you get to Shadow, I think she nails it. In fact, I'd say she nails it by Rise. It's just in Shadow, she goes from nailing it to mastering it.
I can do this.
The real criticism to give this game is that the the survivor aspect of this trilogy is kind of thin at best. It's more of like a metaphorical survivor than always a literal. Because although we have to hunt for food here, you would think a survival aspect, a survival saga, hunting for food is going to be a constant thing. No, you do it this once, you never have to do it again.
Just remember Roth's training.
You can have the best form and technique in the world, but it won't mean a thing if you can't focus. The key to using any weapon is focus.
Thank you to voice in my head being a tutorial. Good old Roth.
So hungry. I need to find something to eat.
But yeah, tapping L1, what you're seeing here is the survival instincts. This will highlight anything significant in the scenery. Because, you know, every game at this time had some kind of, like, detective mode vision. Like, people underestimate how much the Batman Arkham games influenced the rest of the industry when they took off and they had an actual, like, button that highlighted everything around it. That was, like, the first real big one to do it. Also, that went by way cleaner than my Let's Play. The Let's Play did this game, like, years ago. I missed the first shot and the deers booked it, and I spent, like, half of the video hunting it down again. That one just really worked out. That deer was literally a deer in headlights. And just looked at its death as it came. But this, like, first hunt, where they give you a chance to learn the bow, they kind of do this, like, on every game of the trilogy. They have a moment early on where you only have a bow, and you have to hunt an animal. Which, other than being just an easy way to do a tutorial to get you used to hitting moving targets as well, it's also a good way of immediately showing you the headspace Lara's in. She didn't want to do it here. She knows she has to in Rise. She does it confidently in Shadow. Like, she finds her footing more and more as the trilogy goes on. Like I said, there's no sprint button in this game, so if you see me doing this a lot, that's why, because it's the quickest way to get around, and the map in this game is decently sized. Or this you'll see me doing a lot as well. Trace camp this way. The skill points, we currently have 2 skill trees. We have the Hunter and the Survivor. Hunter is more about combat, so you can see, like, a focused mind allows you to time to aim deadly shots with your bow. You also have better ammo capacity, but you see there's a chain on the skill. You can't get this one until you get this one. Also, you can use the touchpad instead, like a mouse across here, which is kind of like, okay, sure. But keen observation allows you to spot hard-to-find animals and food sources. Making it that your food sources light up can be handy. Being able to retrieve your arrow from an enemy, however, is a lot more handy. And you can also, like, if you get the next upgrade afterwards, you can scavenge enemies. Oh, cartography is so good. I've got, like, yeah, when I was going for the Let's Play, you kind of need these, the orienting and cartography, because this makes it that your survival instinct will highlight secrets. And the other 2 menus that you can see that both say unavailable, the one in the middle is quick travel, the one on the end is crafting.
This is Conrad Roth, captain of the Endurance. We are shipwrecked on an island inside the Dragon's Triangle.
Roth!
Lara!
You're alive!
Easy, easy. Are you okay? What happened?
I remember the beach. And then it went black and I woke up in a cave. There was this crazy man Roth and a dead body.
Oh, God. Where are you now, Lara? Are you safe?
It was so horrible. It's all my fault. This is all my fault.
Lara, listen to me. I sent an SOS from the Endurance before I abandoned her. Hopefully someone caught it. I've spoken to the others. We're regrouping at my location.
Please come and get me.
I have to stay here. You can do this, Lara. Remember when we climbed Snowden? You said the key was knowing that all you've got to do is just keep moving. Remember everything I've taught you, Lara. You're ready for this. And keep your radio on.
Okay.
Just a way out of the forest. Also, the reboot trilogy, all 3 games in the trilogy, I will never platinum. Like, there's one of the things that is infamous is that the whole Survivor trilogy have some of the hardest, most bullshit fucking trophy lists of all gaming. Like, it's absurd the bullshit they make you do to keep on top of it. And also, on top of it, this game has multiplayer achievements for a multiplayer that no one's touched in like a fucking decade, so they're not happening. And one of those trophies is win every single game mode once, reach max level, be the last man standing in a search and destroy mission. Like, it's like, come on. you. So it's not that they're literally like super hard bullshit, it's just they're extremely monotonous. They're like almost every trophy is do like very precise, awkward thing you might do the whole game not doing once 100 times. And you're like, okay, cool.
Damn it.
And it's teaching you the legendary circle button will make you auto descend when you're near an edge. Something that was introduced in Legend, and they continue to just keep in all the Crystal Dynamic games, because why wouldn't they? Circle will just straight up drop you, though, when you're already attached. There's no crouch in this game, though. You will also duck under things. Holding circle will instead make Lara extinguish her torch.
What am I doing? Oh God, this is insane.
Time for our first relic. Our first collectible. I'm not going to get everything in this game because that's what the Let's Play's for.
The guise of a demon. There are traces of white paint on the inside. Whoever used this mask was of noble birth.
Oh yeah, you can see on the bottom, you can use the touchpad for like everything in this game if you want. I can use the touchpad to spin this round, I can use the touchpad to zoom in or zoom out on it, like, it's a whole thing. I'm not going to be using it too much because I like my buttons, but it's cute. But yeah, I'm not going to 100% this game and find everything, because ignoring the fact that there's a lot to find in this game, I 100%ed it in the Let's Play. There's going to be a mostly casual run. I'm going to do some cleanup as we this is going to be a mostly casual, just kind of go through the game. And that will apply to the whole trilogy. I say casual, after this game I'm playing them on the hardest difficulty. The only reason I'm not in this one is because it only affects combat, so it's not really worth it. In fact, they literally just, if you go to the options, they literally just call it combat difficulty. Well, starting with Rise, they bring back proper difficulty. Also, starting with Rise, they bring back, you know, actual manual health. Because that was another thing people weren't too on board with. This game has auto health. There's no med kits whatsoever in this game. You also regenerate your health, like, you know, most games of this time. And people just weren't on board with that. They didn't like that. Every single Tomb Raider up until this point had med kits that you had to collect or, like, acquire one way or another in different ways. to heal yourself if you got hurt, so you had to be careful of every encounter you came to. Whilst in this, you can just kind of bum rush everything, because as long as you find a piece of cover to duck under, you'll be fine. You know, because Call of Duty was still like the king of the world at this point, and so every single fucking game under the sun took a little inspiration from it. For better or worse. But yeah, if you hold circle, or if you swing down on the touchpad, you'll get rid of your thing. If even, like, when you get the lighter, it's like swinging up will make her light it. Or holding square. But I use the buttons more often than I use the touchpad.
We're on our way.
Laura, you made it.
Sam, thank goodness.
Surprise. It's okay. He's one of us.
And a strange local.
Sorry if I startled you. This place would make anyone a little jumpy. We just spoke to your crew. They're on their way.
Look, he bandaged my foot.
Oh, it was the least I could do. My manners. I'm sorry, I'm Matthias.
Matthias, that's definitely a good guy name. But yeah, Lara's keeping her guard about her. She's like,
Not really cut out for island life, I'm afraid.
Sweetie, you look exhausted. Sit down.
Yeah.
Sam here was just telling me about the Sun Queen.
Right, Himiko.
Can you tell me more? I'm intrigued.
Well, believe it or not, a couple thousand years ago, Queen Himiko pretty much ran things in Japan.
She loves telling this story.
Himiko was beautiful, enigmatic, but also ruthless and powerful. Legend says she had shamanistic powers.
And this is where she loses me.
Well, there's always some truth to miss.
She commanded an army of samurai warriors, her magnificent storm guard. They rode the very winds into battle, laying waste to all who opposed them. They say the sun rose at Himiko's command, and she ruled everything its rays touched, from the mountains to the sea and beyond.
But what happened to him?
Sam? Matthias? Sam? Sam! Shit!
alright, back on the bullshit of hurting Lara every single instance. Like, I've made the joke already once, but this game has a fucking vendetta against hurting Lara every single opportunity. But yeah, the whole... Lara's, like, whole thing of, like, overly explaining every myth and legend, this game retools it into it was actually what Sam used to do, and she just kind of adopted it as time went on. But here's also, like, the first sign of what I mean when I talk about how their plan for Tomb Raider Next to unify the timelines. It has some snafus, because Sam is supposed to be, like, Lara's childhood bestie that's gone through everything with her. Yet, in the Legend trilogy, there was a different character that had that exact same backstory, who went under a different name, who then wants Lara dead by the end of that, like, throughout that trilogy. So, who's the actual childhood bestie?
But I passed out. When I woke up, they were both gone.
You girls should go wandering off.
We need to find them.
No, wait. What about Raw?
Okay, let's split up. One of us go with Laura and meet up with Roth. The rest of us should fan out and look for Sam.
I'll go with her. No. Let me.
You know how to use one of these?
It's been a while. It's all coming back to me.
Get to Roth. We'll find Sam and this Matthias guy.
All right, come on, you little...
Yes, I probably just need to rest for a few minutes.
You sit here. I'll check up ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't realized already, Whitman's kind of a fucking loser.
Not so bad.
I can't believe we're actually on an expedition to find the homeland of my ancestors. Ever since I told Lara the story of Himiko years ago, she's been hunting for its location. I never really gave it much thought.
Yeah, Sam believes she's a descendant of the Sun Queen Himiko.
My grandmother used to tell me the story like it was a memory. Many thousands of years ago, Queen
But of course,
Himiko
this is
ruled
a
Yamatai. The sun
story in
rose
a
of
video
Himiko's
game,
command
and so
to
you know
shield
there's going to be some
everything
truth to
from
that now.
From the mountains to the sea and beyond. But one day, Yamatai simply disappeared without a trace. Forgotten in time.
We don't have a torch to get that. That's yep. No, we need a pickaxe. Your axe is too fragile. A stronger axe needs open. Click salvage to upgrade the axe. Okay, there's nothing else we can do. Oh, she started talking in her journal. Whoops, I just interrupted her immediately.
How do I start? Okay. This is Lara Croft, an archaeologist from the Endurance, shipwrecked on an island in the Dragon's Triangle, east of Japan. This place is incredible. I've seen wrecks here that could date back centuries. We weren't the first, and I know we're not alone. Something isn't right about this place. If I don't get off this island, maybe someone will eventually find this. I don't like the sound of that.
Why, are you teaching me how to... Oh, fuck. Well, as you can see, killing the animal and salvaging it, all I got was experience. Or skinning it.
You could have warned me about the wolves, Doctor.
Oh, I don't think we can do this just yet. Actually, maybe we can. Instead of having actual tombs to explore, the game has a bunch of extra challenges called secret challenge tombs. And she tends to have, like, almost every single one of them tends to have a bit like this, where you're slowly moving towards it, because once again, this was a 360 PS3 game, so they got to mask a load somewhere. And it's teaching you about alternate means to use solutions. Tomb of the Lost Adventurer. I don't remember where all of these are, but I'm going to try and do all of them as we go. The only one where I'm kind of confident we'll get them all done is Shadow, because basically all of them are on the main path.
This might work as a ramp.
You know, Whitman's like, Lara, where did Lara go? I was going to show her something.
There's got to be a way to raise it up higher. One more should do it.
New equipment required to open, okay. Ow. That should do it.
Now what?
No, it's like I just broke a perfectly fine, like, well, a wrecked plane. Now what the fuck do we do?
That cloth looks flammable.
Oh, hang on. Okay, she drops it if you try and jump, okay. That should work.
That did it.
Don't you like that the first real puzzle of the game is like basically dismantling a fucking plane? Unfortunately, we can't get everything in this tomb because we don't have a piece of gear we need. But every tomb has a main reward, and this is it for the first area. Oh, that's only experience, huh? Okay, most of them give you something when you do them. Most of them give you like an actual reward. And then you get a crescendo of the franchise's main theme on the way back to kind of congratulate you for doing it. But yeah, we are missing something. There's a thing in the back, but oh well. Let's get out of here. Yep, and the game's gonna like force you to light that and then make you slowly work through it because it's got to like deload the tomb behind you and load the rest of the world in front of you again. It's also where Laura's walking now, because like you might have just saw it there, the world's popping in, it's still loading. And now it's loaded, so it will let us run. Oh, the walls respawned. Oh shit. Oh, that's an awkward angle, won't let me loot it. It's salvage, we need it for crafting. That's a collectible. There's 10 of those fucking things around this map. It's like, ugh. New camp discovered. The gates.
These are fascinating.
I've seen these before. They must be ritualistic.
This female image is particularly interesting.
Looks like it was made quite recently.
It's by those islanders, no doubt. Judging by the wrecks out there, they were once like us. Survivors. Remarkable.
Yes, well, let's hope we don't become murderers, too.
See if you can work the other one.
The handle's missing.
Together.
Oh, shit. It won't take the force. I'll have to find something sturdier to turn it with.
Must be something around here we can use. Incredible.
Yeah, Whitmer's just gonna stay there though and not help whatsoever.
Fix this axe.
It was introducing salvaging. We've upgraded it into a slightly better item. That's enough to level up, but let's go break open some boxes. There was a box at the other camp as well we can pop open. Let's just look at 2 more arrows.
Back off!
Get my arrows back. See, that's why I got that upgrade first, because that would have just been 4 hours we would have lost otherwise. But no, I'm getting my shit back.
Another shrine. Who are they worshipping?
Who are they worshipping? As if the main story hasn't already consistently emphasized Himiko, the Sun Queen. Whilst we're doing this, there is some other things I should probably be talking about that have happened over the past 24 hours that I kind of wanted to talk about. I just wanted to kind of give it some time to actually play into the game a little bit. I'll talk about the happy one first before we talk about the not so happy one. The happy one is the Nod Cry trailer finally dropped a couple hours ago. A full 5-minute spectacle teasing towards the world and what to expect moving forward with it. Firstly, all the characters look fantastic. It's like been the most consistent. I looked at all the characters and went, holy shit, they all look fantastic. Like, I have no complaints about the character designs. I think they all look phenomenal. But beyond that, it's also kind of like the most stacked of any nation we've been to, and that's not even an exaggeration. Like, we knew from the Song of the Welkin Moon online event a few months ago that a lot of different factions were going to be a part of it, but that doesn't instinctively or immediately mean that, like, every single one of these factions are going to be playable that are involved, you know? Oh, shit. So the fact that there are not one, but 2 Hexencircle witches, one of them being Alice, you know, Klee's mother, and one of the most significant background characters in the game, due to the fact that she wrote the Tevat travel guide, and is basically just involved in a lot of shit, to be blunt. She's there with what can only be described as a concept of a witch hat, because it's just like a frame. It's like, where's the hat? But Nicole Ryan is also there as well, who's another one of the Hex and Circle witches. So it's like, oh fuck, we've gone from like seeing none of them to seeing 3 of them in not that long time, because we saw Rheindotter in the animation with the other shades as well recently, as sort of thing. Varka, the actual Grand Master of Favonius, is going to be in Nodcry, and he looks great. A big muscle blonde dude with a few scars on his face, like fuck yeah. He kind of looks exactly how I thought he was going to look, so I'm kind of like, yeah, that rules, that's cool. Durin, the tied to the plot thread that's been around since basically Albedo's introduction as a character, is going to be there and playable. But then, most importantly, not 1, but 2 Harbingers are going to be at Nodcry beyond Dottore. Dottore is not in the trailer whatsoever because he's part of the bigger picture in the background. We already know he's going to be there. But to see Sundron and then Columbina show up, it's like, nah, that's extremely exciting. Columbina was like an assurance we knew, but Sundron being confirmed to be in Nodcry as well is very exciting. Apparently, according to the leaks, though, Sundron's not going to be playable this cycle of patches, but equally, take that with a huge grain of salt, more so than we ever used to, because the leaks have been inconsistent at best for a long while. Genshin and Hoyoverse as a whole have been a lot better at keeping on top of leaks than they ever used to be, so most quote-unquote leaks feel like educated guesses. No, I want this immediately, actually, because scavenging is going to be really helpful. Oh, fucking right, you can make outfits, I forgot. I'm not going to bother with outfits too much in this game. We have just enough to either make it so we have a fire fasting rate or allow stronger pull for damage. We'll do damage. But there, as I said, before we go, there was 1 box. Yeah, there's the tomb. Oh, you see, there's a relic that we got. That one's blacked out because it means we've got it. But you see, this tomb is white because we haven't got everything in it. That's how you tell. Also, yes, this map does move very slowly, so if I use the touchpad on occasion, that's why. You genuinely can't make it move any quicker than this. It's, like, abysmally slow. So I'll just do this. But yeah, I want to head back to this camp. Because there was a box back there that we can pop open now. There's a power-up later on that will make it that if you tap circle just as you land, you will do a full roll. Oh, shit. Which that is the quickest way to move. You just jump, land, full roll, jump, land, full roll, jump, land, full roll. Hey, there we go. We finally allowed me to loot that one. Because the power up is to make it that you can roll when you touch the ground to ignore fall damage, as long as the fall wasn't going to kill you. Also, get used to these kind of foresty environments, because it makes up 2/3 of this trilogy. Both this and Shadow have a lot of foresty environments. Rise is the one that breaks it up and by taking you to the snowy mountaintops. Oh, I don't need that waypoint. Also, bringing up the map is kind of weird. If I press the select button, it doesn't do anything. I have to hold it. which is kind of just interesting. You have to hold select to bring up the map. You can't just press the button. I think they changed that in the later games, but in this one, though, you have to do with it.
Let's do this, Doctor.
Whenever you're ready.
You're not stopping that, Whitman. Stop pretending you are.
Let's keep going, shall we? That female figure on the gate. Given the age of the symbols, it could be the Sun Queen.
Himiko. Are you sure you're not channeling Sam, Dr. Whitman?
Well, there's no doubt. Himiko had power. Some say shamanistic, elemental.
A woman wields that much power, and sooner or later it gets called witchcraft.
We shouldn't discount.
Yeah, painfully true.
Seem to us irrational. We still have much to learn about the world.
You sound like my father.
It could be one hell of a story, Laura.
Not if we don't live to tell it.
Incredible. Oh, it is Himiko.
But look, the bowl, the candles. Why is she still being worshipped?
This island, it must have once been part of Yamatai. You were right, Laura.
The Lost Kingdom.
It's like finding Atlantis.
But this is real, Dr. Whitman. We're not standing on a myth.
No, we're standing on a gold mine.
Come, quickly. Your friends are hurt.
Yes, probably by them.
Get back.
They can't be trusted. You still have a gun.
I don't want any trouble.
No.
We'll come.
No.
But I insist that afterwards you take us to whoever's in charge.
What are you doing?
Be quiet.
No!
I'm handling this!
No!
No! Please!
Get off!
See, Whitman, this is why you should have just fucking shot, you piece of shit.
Just go along with them, Laura. Do whatever they say.
Speaking Russian, thanks subtitles, really helpful.
Who are you people? What do you want with us?
Laura!
If they give you any trouble, kill them.
Don't hurt them, please.
I said, silence, girl.
Oh, this section's fucking creepy as shit, by the way. And actually was somewhat controversial as well at the time.
Round them up! Round them up!
Okay, not this bit, but it's coming up.
Don't you fucking move! Kill them all!
But it is teaching you, yeah, taking cover. Oh, by the way, this is, you can't fight back. If you're got seen or spoiled at all, it plays a little cutscene of you just getting murdered, so don't get spotted.
There! Another one!
God.
This group starts to fight. Then I have to kill us. Too bad. But if you keep an eye out.
Oh, they've realised I'm missing now.
What do you see?
Nothing.
Here's the bit I was thinking of that was kind of controversial at the time. So, just gonna throw it out there now, sexual assault warning. If you want to come back in like a minute or two, I understand.
No one escapes. Out! Вылезай! Но трать моего времени! I always find... Она тоже была порядочной стервой.
Time to kill your first person. Fucking shoot him in the dick. There we go. The reason why because that was kind of a small scene. You're good now, by the way. The reason why it became controversial is because people were not on board with the idea of using sexual assault as a tool for character development like this. Especially because it feels very shock value-y in how they handle it. It doesn't feel like it's going to be something that's... like, it's not something that they ever, like, touch upon or look into. It just kind of feels like a shock value thing to then force Lara to do her first kill. And the first kill is the actual character development. As in, it just rubbed people the wrong way at the time. Because unfortunately, a lot of things that are, like, shock value twists, instead of being impactful, can sometimes kind of just sit wrong, especially on the depending on the subject matter. And people felt that the way they handled it here with its subject matter was just not right. But either way, back onto the game now, we've got a gun. And through the D-pad, you can hot swap between your weapons, which immediately gives away that you only have 4 guns in this game, but trust me, they make it work. There's some good variety here. But for Lara, who's actually trying to survive, this is now trust broken for good old Whitman. Because Whitman can't be trusted to actually defend himself and defend her, so she has to defend herself. And this was also the first time that he actually had, like, actual proper manual, like, gunplay in a Lara Croft game. Because in Classic, you just hold the action button, or press the action button depending on what control scheme you're on, and she'll whip out her guns, and when you shoot, she auto-aims. And in Legend, it's the same, the Legend Trilogy, it's the same sort of idea. You hold down L2, and she whips out her guns. And holding R2 will just make a target on the closest enemy and shoot. Whilst now, you know, you've actually got to actually aim your gun and shoot. Which, it can be a little clunky at times, but it is appreciated over like just the auto-aim to actually have you be more involved in the gameplay.
Hey, you find any more down there?
Shit. First try! Oh yeah, they're teaching you if you somehow don't know how a bow works, if you hold down R2.
So what came in? Another tanker?
Nah, looked like some kind of research ship.
Huh?
You get bonus experience for headshots, so always try and go for
Everything okay?
it.
Lara, are you there?
Yes.
I can see smoke coming from the old ruins. Are you okay?
Oh God, Roth, I'm in trouble. They're killing people.
What? Who?
Men. I don't know why. I had to kill some of them. I had no choice.
That can't have been easy.
It's scary just how easy it was. You've got to warn the others, Roth.
Don't worry about them right now. You just do whatever it takes to get to me, Lara.
I'll try.
Yeah, no one's gonna come save you, Lara, so if you can just, like skidoo your way over here, it'd be much appreciated. Okay. And that is my best interpretation of the accent. I can't do fucking Ross accent whatsoever.
The thing about nightmares is sooner or later, you
up. But there's no waking up from this place.
Oh, and he's teaching you about quick travel.
Here, I'm really doing these things. No, don't think about it, Lara. Not now. It won't help.
Oh, the burst fire mod. Yeah, we're not doing that. Ammo. Hey, it's a survival game. Ammo's kind of important. No, I'm not getting the fucking burst fire mod anytime soon.
I don't know.
I don't think I can get anything here. Actually, I don't think I have enough salvage. No. Lara's journals, 2 of 10. The journals do get more spaced out as time goes on, but yeah.
Just got word from the West Beach. Looks like a smaller group escaped into the Lower Forest.
Maybe we get a hunting party down here.
No, Father Matthias went.
What the hell? I'll go look around.
Also, they just talked about a Father Matthias, so the guy that you might have assumed is the main bad guy is indeed the main bad guy. All these herbs and shit you see me pick up, they don't mean much in this game, but in the follow-ups, they make it be more tied into the crafting of, like, getting herbs to make medicine and shit. Like I said, they learn a lot from this game to make the sequels far more engaging and more involved. This was, like I said, like the one that they had to like go through first to kind of feel and figure out a lot of things. Pyromaniac challenge. Destroy all the lanterns. Oh, is this teaching us about stealth assassinations? You can straight up sneak up on people and get them. I think this is the point where they teach you. Yeah. If you get behind someone who doesn't know you're there, you can like just get them a triangle. But you can't stay for long. You're actually on a time limit. As you can see, the fire is starting to spread over there, so you've got to start moving eventually. Oh shit, we were spotted. Oh, and we were immediately fucking eviscerated. Oh my god. Voice control. You can leave the status screen by saying close. No, I'm not fucking doing that. They really wanted to push like all the features that were on the PS4 with this port. The voice control, the touchpad, there's motion controls you can have on. Like, I have all that shit turned off. But yeah, no, they really like went ham on it. Like, they let you do all sorts, just like everything. You barely have to touch the fucking controller outside of moving. Fucking skedaddle. Barrel! Oh. Oh, there is something in here, I had a feeling.
Silk fan. Could have been used by a villager or a noble, maybe.
Actually, I might be able to go break that box open. Eventually, we'll get the lighter, so we can light a torch ourselves whenever we want. Which kind of kind of defeats half of these older like mini puzzles of trying to get access to loot. Also, another thing that's just to get out the way, they don't really bring it back. To be blunt, they don't really properly bring it back at all across the whole trilogy, and I hope it's something that comes back in next. There's no real underwater sections across the whole trilogy. Swimming is for like surface only, and in Rise and Shadow, it's very much like a gimmick. Like to basically transfer from A to B, you need to have something to allow you to stay underwater for longer, and then it's like a straight line to the next destination kind of thing. But like actual like free-form underwater exploration, after Underworld in 2008, that's kind of it. I get that Underworld kind of overplayed its hand and had a bit too much fucking water, like, to, like, not quote IGN's Pokemon Gen 3 remake review, but, like, Underworld did have a lot of fucking water sections, so I kind of understand why they wanted to kind of, like, tone it down for this one. But after this one, where are they?
When we washed up on this rock, the rain and wind pounded us for days. We couldn't build shelter or forage for food. Christ, we couldn't even move. It was like some enormous hand was holding us down. Just as the storm was finally breaking, Father Matthias came to us. He was calm and soft-spoken. He seemed to know us, our names, where we were from. He spoke to us in our native language, and we listened. And as we listened, he told us the truth of this island. He offered us a choice: salvation or death. Some chose to defy him, and without hesitation, he killed them then and there. Father Matthias didn't seem malicious or angry, just calm and decisive. As I stood there in the sand, wet with the blood of my comrades, I knew I could never refuse him.
Yeah, Matthias is the big bad. Whilst we're working up, I said there was a good thing to talk about and a bad thing to talk about. The good thing to talk about was the Genshin stuff. The bad thing to talk about was, as of this live stream, about 12-ish hours ago, VTuber, which some of you might not know any of this, depending on how long later you watch it, but as of right now, VTuber Iron Mouse and posted a video of her officially leaving the VTuber agency she's been a part of for years now, VShoujo. Because she believes that VShoujo have withheld payments from her, but she is also accusing them of basically pocketing $500,000 from the charity organization that she had spent a lot of time in her streaming history raising money for. Additionally, the charity subathon she did a few months ago that raised $512,000, she's accused VShoujo of pocketing all of that, and not one penny of it has gone to the actual charity organization, which the charity organization themselves have backed up that claim since, that they haven't got anything. So while she works through it on an official legal ground, she's officially left VShoujo. And out of solidarity, I can assume, we might see more as the days go by, every single member of VShoujo has removed their associational naming to VShoujo from all of their accounts, whether it be on YouTube, or it be on Twitter, etc, etc. VShoujo has gone from one of the most consistent and most beloved VTuber agency groups under the sun to one of the most despised overnight for this, and it's only the rabbit hole opening, because we had a recent report as well of certain members of the higher ups within management potentially stalking some of their talents that have come to light as well. Like, it's a mess, and it's a very disgusting situation, and I hope Mousy gets what she's owed, and I hope that she can get the money for the charity that is owed, and it's like, all of this needs to be, like, I hope can be resolved in a way that allows these talents to get what they are owed, and for VShoujo to basically just get fucked for fucking around like this. And the funny thing is that I was joking not even that long ago about Zentreya, who used to be part of Vishojo. The moment she left Vishojo, finally actually getting good tech. And maybe there's actually a story to that. Maybe they were withholding actually decent tech from her, like, or something for her work. That she got like a huge upgrade to her TTS that she uses for all of her streams, like only after she left. That was not been needed for like the past 5 years. But yeah, it's starting to become... The safety that was once there is slowly but surely fading and becoming irrelevant. But VTuber agencies as a whole just do not have the assurance-ness and the trust that they used to have.
God's got nothing to do with it.
Of the two main big ones, Hololive and Vishojo, Hololive have been heavily rumored and accused for a while of being very... not exploitative, but severely overworking their talents all the time and not giving them the room to breathe, which has led to so many of them over the past year or so leaving. Then big name being Garugura left recently and re-debuted as an indie VTuber as Saba.
You need bandages, morphine, antiseptic.
Also in the pack.
So yeah, Roth here got bit by a dog, can't really walk. So we need to go get the resources for him.
Oh no. No.
But he is also bleeding out slightly. So our old mentor... Also, I love this line. You northern bastard. So we're going to need to get the resources to help Roth ourselves. Once again, leaning to the aspect of Lara has to be the survivor here that gets through everything. Yeah, so we had the whole thing of Hololive potentially like overworking and like viciously exhausting their talents, like with like, you know, in the English side at least, with like Gura, Ame, and Fauna all leaving in quite quick succession. And all three basically almost immediately re-debuting as indie, showing that no, the VTubing side of it wasn't the problem, it was the business side that was causing them trouble. Because Garu is now Saba, Ame is now Doobie 3D, and Fauna is Nimi Nightmare. Which also, speaking of Nimi Nightmare, she just announced she's getting married, which, hell yeah, congratulations to her. I'm so happy for her.
Oh god, what am I doing?
Pack's up there somewhere.
And now Vishojo is, like, withholding paychecks and stealing money from charities. It's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, you're gonna see, going for, like, getting extra salvage at all costs is going to be, like, my first priority, because salvage really is what makes a difference with growth in this game compared to it. In the sequels, it becomes less significant, because there's other aspects that are also as important, but in this first run, no, salvage is kind of the name of the game. You kind of need to get as much as you can. This improves both accuracy and damage, so I'll take it. And the muzzle brake will do it again. But yeah, support if you're someone who watches Vishojo, now's going to be the time where, like, supporting Yoroshi or supporting whatever VTubers you watch, like, not necessarily have to be directly, because I'm not going to tell you go spend your money, but supporting them is going to be more significant than it's been in probably ever for them, because I imagine a lot of them are going to jump ship and go indie very imminently, and that is a huge undertaking from having, you know, that corporate support of knowing you've always got that background and things like that to now completely fending for yourself. A lot are going to be kind of like, I suspect, struck into that rather aggressively. Oh, we can't do this puzzle yet because we don't have the rope. Like, obviously support Mousy, support Giga, support Fruit. Like Kason. There's a bunch. I don't keep up with every single fucking VTuber on Vishojo, but I know a lot of them. Or, like, I'm aware of a lot of them, I should say. Like, I'm very much in Zen's camp nowadays. It was Zentreya. I watch Zentreya a lot. I think she's great. Henya, fucking Dio. Mitara left Shoujo not that long ago as well. Support Mitara, support Mama Mitara. I love Mitara. Mitara's great. Oh, Amelie only recently, like, in the grand scheme, joined fucking V-Shoujo, so, I think she's gonna go solo pretty soon again. Good old Monarch. But yeah, I hope everyone involved in the on the actual talent agency lands on their feet and does all right for themselves afterwards, because this is going to be a very shock wake-up call for all of them, regardless of how involved they are or aren't. It's going to be a lot. Can I reach this? I can. Atta girl.
These ruins, Kamakura period. Was all this part of Yamato?
We can't break this open because we don't have the bow. And the bow up. There's an upgrade for the bow that allows you to shoot rope arrows, which is what you can use to break all of them. We can't break this because we need something that can be a blast. So like a shotgun or explosive. There's a lot of backtracking if you want to 100% this game, by the way, because there's a lot of upgrades in early areas that are needed that you just can't get to way later. It's why I said it's going to be much more of a casual playthrough. I'm not going to backtrack and try and get everything because it takes forever. If it's something very important that I care about, that I need to backtrack for, I will. But if it's just like more collectible stuff, I'm probably not going to bother too much. Or if I do, I'll just do it bits and pieces off screen. Sound design. Oh, and there goes our torch. Speaking of sound design, you know what game I've been playing recently? I'm kind of glad I didn't make it a stream game, because I don't think it would be the most interesting stream game in the world, because there's a lot of just walking around. But I finally tried out the Stalker series. I'm playing the first one, Shadow of Chernobyl, and it's pretty fucking good. It's janky as shit. I am not ignorant to that. It is janky as shit and kind of like a mess at times, but I'm genuinely having a great time with it. It's really solid. But the sound design in that game, the atmosphere is phenomenal. Oh, we don't have the ability to do this yet, no. We need to get an upgrade to the pick, and then we can start like scaling these walls aggressively. Like, anytime a thunderstorm kicks in Stalker when you're wandering the wilderness, like, it hits. You just kind of, like, left your devices. That's where we need to go. I just want to see what's over here. I think over here is just what will be our shortcut back down afterwards, but I want to check. Yeah, it's just our quick way down. Also, look out for these little symbols. Because this is how you're going to find your secret tombs. But I don't think we can do this yet because we don't have the pick upgrade. Yeah. Inaccessible tomb. Equipment required. So, like, that's something I might come back for example, when we get the better pick. Time for our load screen. I said that Rise and Shadow do this as well on occasion, but just not as often. Because they are on a PS4, so you need better hardware.
I just want the pack. That's all.
Also, this enhanced port did make some graphical changes here and there from the 2013 one. Some of them I prefer, some I don't. And one of the big ones is the lighting. In the PS3 and 360 version, the game is significantly darker visually. It's down to preference. I honestly don't mind how these slight graphical changes this game made as a whole. But I know some people genuinely don't like them because, you know, there's always a difference. But it's not like fucking Unknown, the Until Dawn remake, where like the remake is objectively straight up just worse.
That was close.
But it's why I'm keeping the torch on me lit as often as I can, because this game is still pretty fucking dark. But yeah, there's a tomb there that we can't do right this second, because we don't have the pick upgrade. I do believe we get it vaguely soon, just not yet. Which also means, because we got to go down the raft, if we do get it now, we're going to have to scale the whole thing again just to check it. And it's also worth mentioning while we're doing this, the actual like parkour system that this game uses is a bit different from the classic and the Legend trilogy. Underworld had one of the most diverse movesets in terms of parkour and movement ability that Lara's ever had and has had since. But the consequence of it is that it's very fucking loose and hard to keep in complete control of in Underworld. So they made the deliberate effort to kind of tone down certain aspects of it in this game and kind of keep it that way for the most part across this trilogy.
It's not bad. Where does a young lady like you learn to do a thing like that?
Late shift at the 9 Bells. Wolf's got nothing on a broken bottle.
Hey, you got it. Nice work.
So I assume the plan is to take that up to the radio tower.
Well, that should give us the best shot of broadcasting a strong signal in every direction. Look, Lara, we need to send out that SOS. And I'm not climbing anytime soon.
Yeah, and his leg's fucked, so hey Lara, guess what you're doing?
Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that.
You can do it, Laura. After all, you're a Croft.
I don't think I'm that kind of Croft.
Sure you are.
Give it time. Now, yeah, now we can climb back up. We're gonna get the better pickaxe. Just wait until we get to Rise and we have 2 of the fuckers. The double pickaxe strat is brilliant.
Well, let's hope I'm a fast learner then.
Kinda sucks that they give her 2 pickaxes but not 2 pistols at any point in this trilogy, but whatever. Like, that is like genuinely like my biggest pet peeve of this whole trilogy, that they are just adamant against never letting Lara dual wield pistols when that's literally iconic imagery for the character. But yeah, this is teaching you. If you see these craggy walls, you can use them to climb.
I can climb this.
They want you to now just do this, but no one fucking does that. You can jump spam and it's way quicker. And it gets even crazier in the sequels because you can kick up walls that have the craggy exterior as well, so you can double jump basically off the wall. The only time you need to be careful is like when you're trying to do things like this, you're actually trying to make like a dedicated jump. You kind of got to actually position yourself and be wary. And if you're going down, don't try and drop do it because you will miss your drop like more often than not. But now let's do the secret tomb. And there's the Tomb of the Unworthy.
Thank God for us training. All those treks, all those climbs. It's as if he'd been preparing me for something like this all along. It's clear that there are people living here, and they're organized. They're killing.
The image for the upgrade for ammo is just her butt. Okay, I know it's supposed to be the things around her, but come on.
But a cult of what? What do they want? What are they looking for?
I say that, the sprint in Underworld was probably the most egregious. When you sprint in Tomb Raider Underworld, like the last game before this, the camera zooms in a little bit as you sprint to kind of show like the emphasis of like she's like tunnel visioning, sprinting towards. However, when it zooms in, it like squares onto her butt, and it's like, you just like, oh, if you want to sprint anywhere, you just gotta look at her ass. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, we need to make this lighter. This is gonna sink us. Oh yeah, puzzle solved.
This may have been built in honor.
Oh, and that's literally it, huh? Well, that's yeah. The the challenge tombs get bigger as the trilogy goes on, because there are like, I mean, that was like one of the biggest complaints with this game they got at the time was the actual lack of real tombs, and so they slowly but surely started like reintegrating them back throughout the trilogy. And I think Shadow at the end of it actually has a fantastic balance. But we found a map relic, so now you can see all the other things that are on the map, so you can see what the fuck they are, and there's a lot here. God, this map's so fucking slow. But it'll be interesting, like, after this, going back to Rise and Shadow, because both of which I haven't played in a pretty long time. The last time I played Rise was before Shadow came out, so I'm going to say, like, 2017-ish. 2016, 2017-ish. And Shadow, after I finished it, I moved on to the next game at the time. I can't remember what it was I was playing, but I've moved on to something else. Whoops. No, I want to... Thank you. Let's just get accuracy and damage maxed out. Came from this way. Oh, that's much better, that because it's not moving. I'll do the load screen, so it's to deload the tomb behind us and load in the world again ahead of us. Yeah, this is telling you because we got the map relic, we can see where loot is. Because like I said, I'm not too fussed by. The only thing I might do, just to kind of show at the end, is that when we finish, I might load my Let's Play file to show what a 100% file looks like. I don't think I have a 100% file for Rise and Shadow for the record, so I won't be able to do that for those games. But those games will be longer anyway because they have DLCs, so there'll be a lot more to do and show. Rise actually has a really fun DLC called Croft Manor, which it was nice that they, you know, actually made Croft Manor a thing again, because it had been quite a few years by that point.
No, nothing. What?
What?
I need help here.
Some kind of container.
Oh, I do that a lot when playing these games. I kind of like tap square constantly as I'm moving around, so if there's anything on the ground around a corner or some shit, I'll just pick it up.
I have spoken to some of the villagers on the island. I was expressly forbidden to leave the palace, but this did not stop me. My duties here are clear. I must learn the truth, but the stories I uncovered defy belief. Rumors abound of the Queen's communion with the spiritual world. They say she commands the sun and the rain, that her lands are abundant by her will alone. This is certainly nonsense. But what can be the cause of such whispers? Is this how she controls her people? By engaging their primitive superstitions? I saw absolute reverence in their eyes when they spoke of her. Yet, I also sense fear. Her people are treated with fairness, taxed reasonably, and are well protected by her storm god. No wonder some of them even pray to her. It's as if she were more than just a queen to them. Spreading discontent through her people may well be a harder task than I imagined.
Oh, these shrines, by the way, is another collectible of sorts. You have to light all of them for a, like a challenge. But this is what I mean. Like, if you're going for 100%, especially if you're going for like that platinum, you've got your work cut out for you. These games are grindy as shit to get everything done. And it's something that I hope, whenever Tomb Raider Next comes around, they will, like, I don't need them to, like, streamline it completely, but I hope they make it more, like, approachable. I think it's the easiest way to put it. Like, they make it that if you want to go for 100% and explore around more and find all the secrets, like, it doesn't need to be, like, reduced down back to the Legend era, but I don't think it needs to be as crazy as the Survival era is a lot of the time. Like, it doesn't need to be like a million of everything everywhere. You can, it's okay to like tone some of this down.
Lara, are you there?
Ryan, did you find Sam?
We're still on her trail.
I'm going to try and send an SOS from an old radio tower up here. Any tips?
Hey, Lara. You're gonna need to find the communications console. It'll look like a bunch of old switchboards.
Okay, I'll let you know when I find it.
Wake up! We got the crew! Come on, grab her!
Please! Help me do this!
Ah, crap!
Oh, there is one particular trophy. I'm not going for like platinum in this, but it's one particular trophy I've never had the chance to get, that when the opportunity arises, I'm going to do everything in my power to get, because it's always kind of bugged me that I never got it. And that is for using the rope arrows to yank enemies off edges. There's a trophy for doing it, like I think it's like 5 times or something. So it's not even like a hard trophy in that sense, it's just I've never got it.
Telling you, Reyes, it's mechanical, not an electrical problem.
Now, Alex.
This looks like it might be an electrical problem.
You think?
Oh, hello. Hey, who's this little fox, huh?
Ah, she's cute, huh? Yeah, it's Alicia.
Alicia.
It's my
like
daughter.
that. Oh.
14 years old. Smarter than you'll ever be.
Yeah, careful, dickhead.
She must get that from her father.
Don't give him the attention. And, yeah.
I'll take a look at this. Probably electrical. From her father. Nice one.
So I was on the lock, right? Doing a spot of midnight fishing.
Hey, Grim. Time to button down the hatches.
I put it with you. So I was on the lock, right? And this thing comes looming at me. Looming out of the water it was. So I give it a old Glasgow kiss, you know. Gets you out of trouble 9 times out of 10, that does. Took me a week to sleep that night off. And I've not touched a drop since. See you at dinner, Sam.
All right, can we take B-roll, please? Thank you. Dr. James Whitman, filler 15, take 3, and action.
Okay, now take a firm grip and then slice him down the belly, like this. Yeah, you got it.
Good Lord, cut! 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 Cut!
Is he coming back?
Dr. James.
I'll go get him.
World-renowned archaeologist. I discover...
The world-renowned archaeologist,
fish.
Mr. Dr. James Whitman.
Breeds of fish.
It's just a fish. It's
I know
fine.
it's just
You're
a
gonna be
fish.
fine.
Look at the recording timer in the corner.
TV business. I'm meant to be bringing culture to the people, Sam, not dinner. No offense, Jonah.
Jonah's just there. He's just trying.
Demands content, Dr. Whitman. You know that. So until we find the Lost Kingdom, we need footage like this. Come on, let's just take it from the top, okay? We're gonna make you look like Gordon Ramsay in editing.
Okay.
Dr. James Whitman, filler 15, take 4, action.
Okay, now take a firm grip and then slice him down the belly, like that.
I've studied them so much, I can see charts on the back of my eyelids. But if I'm not right about Yamatai being in the Dragon's Triangle...
I remember when you found that in one of your father's digs. You ran up and showed it to me dressed in your penguin pajamas.
I was 5 years old. It was my first find.
Yeah. You've got great instincts, girl. You just have to trust them.
That's what my father used to say.
Now, there was a man that ran on instinct. For better or worse. He would have been so proud of you, Lara.
We're getting closer to the storm.
Well, whatever's coming, we'll get through it, eh?
Okay, Lara. Pull yourself together.
There's a lot to unpack there.
This coin probably found its way into Japanese circulation sometime in the mid-19th century.
A bronze coin. There's a lot of history here. I think the big one that's kind of cool and how they like kind of explore it but don't necessarily make a big thing out of it is during like in the context of this game, obviously not reality, but in the context of this game, there was a Japanese ship that ended up here from World War II, and so you can find like World War II memos from that Japanese crew here and scattered around as well, of like what they were thinking, then like what they were after, what they wanted to try and do, where they wanted to get back, if they ever were coming back, etc. Which I thought was just kind of like cool, a little bit of it's just flavor text to give you an idea of like how many other people have been here before you, sort of thing. Let me just get this. The wrap strings, we have fire fastening on the bow. Fire fastening. Shooting faster. Firing faster.
Hey! Get that damn gun off me!
Gotta go check.
What the hell? Hey! I need help! Watch out!
Fuck. Well, shit. Yeah, that was it. That didn't quite go to plan. Yeah, if you press triangle, you can try and, like, tap.
Everything about this island. Hey! What was that? I'll see what I can find. What? Need backup. Take cover.
Okay, so you do just get spotted here. Okay. You do just get spotted if you take that guy out, understood. Or at least take him out directly.
Hey! Get that damn gun off me!
Let's move up and see where he starts going.
Gotta go check in. Need anything?
Nah, I'm good.
It's impossible to spot the gunner from here. Oh, actually, I can kind of see him. I can kind of see him. I think we are going to have to go for that guy. Okay, that guy. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, hey, that didn't work out. Hey, guess what happened? I pressed square instead of triangle. I started getting ready to mash square ahead of time. But that guy, we know he buggers off. The guy that saw us beforehand, he walks away. So we can wait until he goes away again and then take this guy out.
Everything about this island. Hey! Get that damn gun off me!
Gotta go check in.
So we'll wait for that other guy to start. Yeah, he starts walking away. Him. Which will hopefully give me the opportunity now to get him. I've got to be careful with that searchlight. The thing is, because that searchlight's going to go over the people. So once we take one of them out, we're on a time limit to get through. Because they will spot it eventually. If we take him out, he's the only one that would be a good kill out in the spotlight, but also he'll be spotted by him. Just go for it. Actually, that guy landed in a bush, so he, I think they both might have landed in a bush. We might actually have got away with that. We'll wait for that to circle around and we'll push through. Actually, like, hiding in the foliage and whatnot becomes more of a thing in the later games, especially Shadow. That flashlight got hella close. In fact, it's actually a very big part of Shadow is the like the whole like foliage and hiding. Hey, King. Thank you. Unfortunately, we can't use these ourselves. That'd be too easy, too fun.
An Edo period coin minted in the late 17th century. It could have come from any number of old wrecks on this island.
Oh, fuck! That's what I was trying to do the first time, but I must have not got him. Aha.
Numbers. Some kind of coordinates. Did someone want these to be found? This bunker.
World War II.
World War II era. Probably Japanese.
That's what I was talking about earlier. So there's like light references to like World War II here, there, and everywhere in the game. A Japanese crew ended up like crashing here during the war.
For better or worse, I now follow Father Matthias. If I'm gonna be stuck on his island, at least I have the best possible job. He calls me his first Solari. Matthias might be insane, but he's smart and dangerous. He knows things about this island. I believe is our only chance of ever getting out of here. Matthias keeps us happy. We control the guns and the food. Anything the storm brings to this island is ours, and we decide the fate of any new survivors. Any who defy us are killed. We are masters of this fucked up prison.
Good job. How many came in from the new rack? Couple dozen.
Loaded with fuel, you say?
What do they need it for? Generator, probably. For the tower. How the hell are we gonna get it up the stairs? Get over here!
Sorry, what else was I supposed to do? Not shoot the explosive barrel that they were both standing in front of? Oh, we're being actively shot at. Hey, buddy. Was there actually even anything? I don't even think there's anything in there. I just popped it open for no reason. God dang it. Oh, 1 fucking second. There was something fiery back here, I'm sure there was. Ah, there it is. I knew there was something back here. I believe this is just for another challenge. The non-believer challenge unlocked. And there are 5 of the banners. Are you now? They just showed up and over. I'm coming for you! Run straight at me whilst I've got a gun. Oh, I remember this. Now we need to get back out. We're gonna...
There's nowhere to run, outsider! What the hell? I'm gonna watch you die now.
Get back through. You sure you want to play this game, champ? Because I'm gonna... say goodbye. It's like that you hear that guy screaming for like a few seconds afterwards. Like, no, he got fucking destroyed. And he also blew open this door, so you have a shortcut back round. So one more lantern back here, because it would be nice. So I can get the other banner.
No one leaves.
Or am I going to have to go get the fire? New gun.
Just stay with me. Please.
Go to hell.
Expedition field report. Despite loss
Also, I'm probably going to have to backtrack to get the fire to get to burn that banner. Which won't take a minute, because I know where we can actually get an actual usable fire source, because for some reason Lara won't use anything else.
Has commenced. Initial surveys have revealed several possible excavation sites.
Also, you might recognize this voice
Is much larger than we
if you engage with Call of Duty Zombies at all, because this is Dr. Richtofen's voice actor. This is Nolan North.
The task of identifying the source of the storms will be long and arduous. But if we succeed in our mission here, our victory in this war will be certain.
And he's not even like pretending. He's just doing the Richtofen voice. But yeah, for some reason Lara won't use any of the fire here to light it. It's got to be an actual like stationary source. So let me just quickly go back and get our fire. Which won't take a second. It's only over here. It's also wild how this thing didn't get burnt from, oh, I don't know, the explosion, but, oh, whatever. I'll keep the torch on hand for a second in case we bump into another banner. shit, she has a machine gun. Get down. It's also painfully inaccurate. There we go. Just fucking smacked a rock into his skull. Holy shit. Make sure everything's reloaded. Yeah, the machine gun is good for like coverage when it's like a bunch of enemies like that, but it's also painfully inaccurate. At least right now. When you get it max upgraded, it does get better, but for now, it's kind of you got to live with it.
Father Matthias will set us free. From what? This island?
Is there another fire source near here? So I can get that banner. I mean, other than the explosive barrels. Brawler upgrade list, hell yeah. Better health. Oh, whoops. Use dirt and rocks to blind your enemies and leave them vulnerable to your attacks. Oh yeah, I'll take this. This is when you're scrambling with circle, you can press triangle to, like, get some pocket sand. Help keep steady whilst aiming. Oh yeah, fucking taped double mag. I said the padded stock, so it can be a little bit more accurate. I will say though, it is really nice to be back in like reboot Tomb Raider. It's been a while since I've played these games, and it's always nice to come back to them. They're just fun. I said, even though they are different, and like I said, I prefer the originals in terms of the Tomb Raider game, these are still really fun adventure games with some survival aspects to them, or action adventure games with some survival aspects to them. And they do just get better as they go. I love Rise and Shadow. I slightly prefer Shadow, which I know most people slightly prefer Rise, but maybe that will change when I go through them, because both of them it has been a few years now. But I just love the actual, like, tomb raiding of Shadow more. But that's just the classic fan in me kicking in.
Alex, are you there?
Yeah.
The console's a wreck.
Damn it. Well, unless you see a Radio Shack around, you're gonna have to patch in me.
But my plan, assuming nothing changes, is gonna be similar to what I kind of did with the Dark Souls trilogy, where when we finish this, I'm probably gonna move straight onto Rise.
Those old towers,
I might take like a small break of like a couple weeks between them, but I'm probably going to move on to Rise and then Shadow not too soon after.
Climbing again. Great.
And then with Rise, I will... The DLCs in Rise, even like Croft Manor, I will probably do after the main adventure, because there is quite a few little things to do. Maybe Croft Manor I'll do before, I'm undecided, we'll see. And Shadow... Oh, there's another thing there. Shadow, I've never actually played any of the DLCs, but I'll do them afterwards, because I put the game down before any of the DLCs came out.
Are dead. This is for the best.
But apparently all like the DLC challenge teams are actually really fun.
Tossed and turned by the storms. The clouds look like a hand upon the water, desperately clawing at their doomed boat. None survived the wrath of the storm. I observed it carefully. The storm was localized and sudden. And just as suddenly, it was gone. And this is the most interesting detail. It didn't seem random. I sensed emotion, something deliberate. I don't know what's happening on this island. Not yet. But if I ever hope to escape, I must understand this phenomenon. Now my real work begins.
Yes, Matthias, back in 1982, sacrificed his entire crew to try and understand what's going on the island. And he learned that if you try to leave, the forces of nature will stop you. So until we can find a way to do away with those forces of nature, no one's coming in or out. Anyway, let's go up to the radio tower to try and call for help so someone can come in and save us and get us out, because that's not going to go wrong at all. You know, only 2 hours into the game. Oh yeah, be careful, Miss Croft, you want to burn yourself. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, she can't touch any of this because these are all molten heart steel.
Oh, I better work after all this.
That's going to be a temperature whiplash from the boiling hot to the freezing cold. The base exterior. Oh, hey, I've got a story to tell you about this fucking bridge. Hey, on the original 360 and PS3 thing, a version of this game, this was like, I'm not going to say it was outright borked, but it certainly felt like it at launch. There's a QuickTime event that happens across here, and it just wouldn't work no matter what you did. You kind of just had to get lucky, and the game just kind of let you through it. Like, the QuickTime event was kind of wonky at launch back on PS3 and 360. I know they eventually patched it at the time, but, you know, we were a Tomb Raider, like, family household. Like, we got Tomb Raider immediately when it came out, and then, like, we got to this part, and it just, like, was not working. But yeah, there's a QuickTime event impending that, like, I just never forget, because we would, like, my natural father and I were stuck on it for ages. This one. Poke your head up. I think he's coming down towards me, so I'm going to switch to the pistol. You have to kind of treat your bow as your, like, long-range sniper at times, because you're not going to get an actual sniper rifle in this game. Or in any of them. The last weapon we're missing, like, spoilers, is a shotgun. Oh, hey, secret. They're still shooting at her. That's funny.
Soldiers' identity tags. I don't recognize the kanji. Were these used during World War II?
Anyway. Oh, shit.
You're mine!
Oh, hey. the enemy's like actively responding to what I'm doing. I love that detail. When we whip up the machine gun, only then do they comment on it and go, wait a minute, where the fuck should get that? Also, if you only use your bow and arrow, they will think you only have a bow and arrow, and eventually will comment on it as well. Saying it's like, come on, we've got actual weapons, we can help power. And then when you swap to the gun, they go, oh, actually, never mind.
Over the years, there have been other survivors, but I've avoided.
For the truly evil man, where he speaks of violence and clings to casually, this is madness.
I was not merciful. But now I know I need others. In order to move forward, I must fully control this island. So I will gather a small group of loyal followers. They must understand power and the need to organize. But more importantly, they cannot hesitate to kill or use violence. It will be part of their life here. They will need structure and purpose and work. But when this island is mine, I will discover the true secret of the storms.
Yeah, Matthias is only interested in getting off the island himself, and he became kind of like a cultish madman trying to do so, just sacrificing whoever was in his way. Killing everyone else so he alone can try and survive. It's like, uh-huh. Anyone else want to hop on the zip line? Anyone else? I can see you poking back there. Gotcha. Oh, we got an upgrade for it. So that was a boss. Sorry, I just had to put my door too quickly. Oh, we probably got salvage out of that previous one, actually, now that I think about it. I was just expecting there to be an actual thing. I didn't notice that it probably did pop up saying salvage, that last locker we popped. I think one of these has something in it as well. Yeah, no matter, let's carry on. Oh, what are we hiding in here? It's great that everything's just inconvenient boxes.
Awarded to marksman 2nd class in the Imperial Japanese Army. A faint kanji etching. Someone's name?
I like that some of the relics have like extra things to find on them if you look around on them. And you can see which ones do and which ones don't. If they have the little magnifying glass icon next to them, it means there's more to find on them. It's mostly just flavor text to add a little bit of world building. But it's still cool. Oh, hey, camp.
plan is taking shape.
Oh, here we go. Matthias starts uncovering clues to the true nature of this place. But what is his plan?
I first need to understand what has happened here. I need time and room to study this place. There are many mysteries here. Foremost of which, the ruins of an ancient Japanese empire and a mysterious queen. It all started with her.
Dun dun dun. Also, yeah, for those trying to find this afterwards, like part of like a playlist, I do this with most series and franchises I do. This will go in the same big playlist as all the other Tomb Raider games. They're going to be in release order, so if I ever do cover Legend Anniversary and Underworld, they will slot in between Angel of Darkness and this game. Well, I've always done it, but people, like, there are newer people that have joined, and I've seen people leave comments on some of the older videos saying, oh, where's the playlist for this? And it's like, it's in the series playlist. We have to wait until the bow is directly upgraded before we can actually upgrade it. Actually, I'm going to keep a hold of my bits, because there's something we really need right now. Rat. Wow, you actually get experience for killing the rat? Oh, I feel kind of bad. Anyway, the tower climb. Also, you'll notice very quickly, this game, although it's got like a lot of side things to do and whatnot, the actual main story isn't that long. We're not going to get it all done in one stream, God no, but don't be surprised if we get it in like 2 to 3 streams. This game is not that long when you know where you're going. Rise and Shadow do get longer, thankfully. Shadow will probably take us a good few as well, just because I don't remember everything. Well, I think I don't really remember most about Rise, to be honest. But it is kind of crazy that after this game, both Rise and Shadow were made in basically 2 years afterwards. I'm saying Rise kind of got away with it. Shadow didn't as much, unfortunately. Shadow, you can see like the development rush kind of affects them. But this is a cool little section. You've got to manually climb the tower because the machine's out to try and boost the signal. So now here's Lara facing like a huge fear of going like this high above everything with no guard or protection, just to like send a signal to maybe save all their lives. She has to be hero and climb this extreme height. And as you can see, it's not going to be so easy. There's pieces of the metal that have broken off. The adrenaline that must be going in this girl right now. Like, you would be like, oh, after that bends. All you have to do for that section is just hold up for the record. That's why she kind of like jolted up, because I was still holding up by the time she got there.
Alex?
Lara!
I'm at the panel.
Okay. The tower should boost the signal from the transmitter.
Okay.
Alright, find the emergency channel and get a clear signal on your radio before you broadcast the SOS. Hey, we got everything crossed for you down here, LC.
Thank you.
Mayday! This is Lara Croft of the Endurance. We are stranded on an island in the Dragon's Triangle. We need help and medical supplies. Please respond. Come on. Mayday! This is Lara Croft of the Endurance.
This is aircraft Nautilus 177 Alpha. Been searching for you since the distress call from your vessel. Almost given up hope.
So had we.
Got your approximate position, but we could sure use a visual.
I'll figure something out.
We'll be heading your way soon. Now.
Lara Croft, you are my hero! Hey, you know, Reyes actually just cracked a smile.
Right. Need a signal. A fire. Fuel, flames. I can do that.
And just like that, our first glimmer of hope. Also, I like how they just cut her getting back down. Like, how the fuck did she figure out getting back down the poles coming out the side that were mostly broken? She would have had to, like, directly drop a couple times. It would have been more awkward than going up it.
That's one way to get down.
But now it's time to light a fire.
Fuel tanks.
Oh, that's the easy enough way.
Need to find a way to light this fuel.
Oh, is this when we finally get our lighter? Yes. Yeah, she gets a striker and she tapes it to her torch so she can just strike it whenever you want to get the torch up. Holding circle extinguishes, holding square ignites, but also if you on the PlayStation version, you can swipe up to light it and swipe down to get rid of it. But I'll use the buttons, thanks. That'll do it.
There it is.
Boy, I hope nothing bad happens. And when there goes that little glimmer of hope we had. Hey, also, it's coming right at us. Oh, it's very easy to die in this section, by the way. You basically touch anything in front of you, it will insta-kill you. There's another section like this that's where you do something like this going through the water that is way more aggressive and like having insta-kill traps. But we survived. Yeah, before someone else does. Oh, I didn't do the instinct, by the way, there. That was just the game making sure you know that that's there. That was auto. Nearly there, Lara. Just one crazy set piece to the next in this fucking game. That the Uncharted inspiration it wears proudly. I think that's the big thing I hope with Tomb Raider next. That it kind of like finds its own identity again. I do think throughout this trilogy they did have one to enough of an extent. But it's also clear that there were other things that they took inspiration and keys from. They don't let it like stand on its own the way it used to. And the murmurs are that the next game's going to be like an open world, like major adventure with the motorbike. And I'm like, all right, the motorbike especially could be interesting because that's actually bringing back, you know, an iconic vehicle of Tomb Raider Legacy. We'll have to see though, because that leak / rumor was quite a while ago now that it was going to like be like an open world set in India. And there's also murmurs that the game underwent some changes in development back in like 2023. So we'll have to kind of see what it all manifests into.
I can't get it out of my head. The storm that came out of nowhere, out of the clear sky, and brought down a plane. It's not rational. You know it's not rational, Lara. There must be some explanation. I just don't know what it is yet.
Actually, I'll just nab this. And now we've got the next tier up, so we can style. Congratulations, new tier unlocked. Lara can now use her climbing axe in combat. Press triangle near enemies to strike with her axe. Additional hits can stun enemies. Yeah, you actually have melee actions now. Oh, dodge counter's fantastic. We'll definitely try and get that. I'll take the reload speed.
Lara! What the hell happened?
This storm, it came out of nowhere. These clouds, they just surrounded the plane.
Lara, listen. I saw the crash from here, so you must be close to my position. Just get back here safe.
All right. On my way.
Yeah, the big thing that Lara's going to have to start registering and processing is that you can't just leave. There has to be something we have to solve first. It's what Matthias has been trying to do. But hopefully we won't go down the randomly sacrificing people route for it. That Matthias went down.
Over here! Position, fire it! We got it!
Oh, hey, the rope arrows. Ow, I have to charge it up. Come off. There's a trophy for making so many enemies like fall to their death. Oh, you can also do this to break their cover now. Off you come.
There's got to be a way up.
Same as anything else here before we proceed on. Next campsite, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, because I haven't stopped once yet since we started, and we're like 2.5 hours in.
That looks like a good spot to hook into.
Oh, and this is teaching you about rope bridges. You find a pole standing, and you find another rope, you can attach them both. However, you can't attach two. If you attach another one, it will get rid of the original. But there's loot over here, so we'll go this way. Trying to see if there's anything else here, but I don't think there is. Also, rope arrows don't consume the arrow, even if you miss. So don't worry about it. Just use them when you want to use them. There's actually something that's kind of nice that they do. Like they just kind of throw you a bone on. Oh, hey, Rob. We just kind of fucking found you here.
You and me both, girl.
One moment they were fine, the next, there was this storm. It came out of nowhere.
It's not your fault, Lara.
I called them here, Roth.
Hey, we'll find another way.
Mayday, mayday. This is co-pilot Jessica Bear.
Another pilot.
177 day.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, badly hurt when I landed and need urgent aid. Is anyone there?
Captain Jessup, do you read?
I've deployed a smoke signal. Please
Damn it, he can't hear me. I have to get to him.
No.
His signal's just over there.
We've got our own people to worry about. We'll need to regroup as soon as they find Sam.
I can't just leave him out there alone. I need to get to him.
Sometimes you've got to make sacrifices, Lara. You can't save everyone.
I know about sacrifices.
No. You know about loss. Sacrifice is a choice you make. Loss is a choice made for you.
I can't choose to let him die, Roth.
Yeah, Lara's broken free of her original fear that she had at the start of this. She's determined now.
Look, Lara, if you insist on doing this, don't take your time.
I'm sorry, Roth, but I can't just leave him out there alone. What about you?
I'm heading down the mountain. Maybe I can join up with the others. I can't just sit here. Get moving, Lara. The sooner you do this, the sooner you can join the rest of us.
Is there anything I want to get? I don't have that much. Fine, fuck it, I'll just get the extended mags. The shotgun's still a little bit way out yet. The shanty town that we get it into a little ways away. I think it's shanty town you get it. Either way, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. BRB. Alright, I'm back, gamers. Let's go. Oh, I remember this section. You actually want to cut off a little early because there's enemies over there.
We got orders. I'm gonna head down and join the others at the plane. We keep checking these ruins.
And I don't think any of these guys are going to go near a good ledge for me to yank them off.
Waste of fucking time.
Oh, hey, we can upgrade our bow now. Oh, he went away. I was like, what's that fucking sound? That was him ziplining. Oh, nearly. Nearly got away with that clean. But it's okay, because this game has the regenerating health.
A kind of mortar and pestle, probably used for preparing medicinal herbs. There are small bone fragments in the mortar well. Hopefully animal bones.
What's your situation?
We followed a group of men to some kind of city. This place is insane, Rock. What the hell are they doing here?
I don't know, and I don't think I want to know. Any sign of Sam or Whitman?
Nothing yet. Are you with Lara?
Yes. We'll be heading down the mountain soon to meet up with you.
Okay. We'll try to get in a bit closer.
So, well, not right this second, but I'm not going to tell her that. Might as well. It's a little extra experience. But this is actually where we were earlier. We've done blah, 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 gone full circle. There's a trophy, I think it's in Shadow, that's just like insane. It's like, hey, get a chicken whilst it's falling with a fire arrow. And it's like, why? Like, no, I haven't done it, because it's not something that really crosses your mind. There is a trophy for finding a random ass fucking crab later on in the game and shooting it in this game. And that's like the only trophy that I feel like everyone consistently got, because it's like the moment you find out about it, you just go fucking do it. It's like, well, why wouldn't I? Also, you might see I negate a lot of fall damage by grabbing things. If there's anything that requires Lara's arms, fall damage is a myth, so you can use it. There will be points where you see me do like gargantuan leaps of faith, but because I know I'm going to grab something on the other end, it's whatever, so I just go for it. Oh, okay, I need to be back up there, got it. But we can now actually finally do all of these as well. Okay, that wasn't exactly the... Oh, okay, that's way the fuck down there. It'll do. something of interest in there. That is the taking the quickest way down approach to the recently crashed plane. Also, yeah, the reason why Lara said to Roth, I'm so glad you moved, is because the plane went straight fucking through the other rest point. So if he hadn't, he'd have been cooked, he'd have been fucked.
There's the signal.
Also, it might sound obvious, but it's worth bearing in mind. With the rope, you can only yank things that Lara like has the physical strength to do so. Anything that's like yanking like a whole brick wall of rocks, that's obviously not gonna fucking happen. Also, I think there's another tomb near here. Yeah, I can fucking see it actually. Let's go do the tomb. There's a collectible there I can see. We'll get that on the journey through. Let's go do this tomb. Just set that up for later. No, 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 no. Uh-oh. I was trying to jump away and she auto locked onto it. God damn it. Actually, if I drop down, I can get this. We can just climb back up the other way. Thank you, Lara. I was just spamming eggs. Whoops.
This must have belonged to a US Marine. Were they on the island in force or just an advance party? Do these marks represent friends lost or enemies killed? Either way, he needed a drink.
Alright, let's go back around and do that tomb. Oh yeah, we don't need to use the light anymore on the side. She will also auto-ignite. But yeah, this is always a part of it. These masking loads, she will always light the torch as you go through. And if you try and extinguish it, she won't.
I can't do that now.
See? It has me holding circle, she refuses. I don't know if they're actually like fully random or not, getting the parts for your guns, because it feels like it is, but it might not actually be. Oh, I remember this tomb, the Hall of Ascension. This one's a fun one. So our bow's been upgraded. Maybe pick up dodge counter. Yeah, so if you perfectly dodge an attack, you can press triangle. And you can upgrade it to make it so it can be a killing blow. If we go over, the bow can now get a keyring trigger to further increase the fire rate. It's only going to stay shut for so long, so make the most of it. Alright, we got on it in time. We just wait for the rest to break. Oh, dropped too early. Fuck, okay. Let's wait until the first bit breaks and then we'll lift it up. So now we'll lift it. Made it. Small timing physics puzzle. Actually, would you even count that as a physics puzzle or as a wind puzzle? But that's literally the end of the tomb. And this is what I mean when I say, like, the tombs are tiny in Tomb Raider 2013, which is why, like, a lot of people didn't really like them. They was like, no, it should be, like, actual big main things you do, not these little side distractions that take a minute. Because it's called fucking Tomb Raider. It's like, yeah, true. Also, yeah, hey, Fabled. I don't know if you messaged before and I just hadn't updated in a while. Oh yeah, I forgot the Pokemon Presents is later today, isn't it? I just reset chat, so sorry if I missed your earlier messages, Fabled. I'm surprised you didn't take the easiest pun imaginable for Pokemon. There's always one pun that everyone always fucking goes for. The how do you get Pikachu on the bus, you Pokemon. I appreciate you went outside the box though and went for a side arc and fucking Ordino. Oh, I guess far-fetched. Especially when we get to Shadow the Tomb Raider. Shadow the Tomb Raider has some fantastic little tombs that you can do. They're really fun. But yeah, some of the complaints of like the Tomb Raider, like I even had myself, like there are some older Let's Plays and older footage where I talked about like genuinely there are some aspects of the Tomb Raider trilogy, of this Survivor trilogy that I just did not like, and one of them was the de-emphasization of tombs. So I do feel Shadow, like as they goes on, you get better about it. Rise has some pretty fun tombs, and literally starts you in one. And Shadow has a lot of proper tombs, and all the DLCs are tomb raiding. Like they actually do kind of like make more of a focus for it, thankfully. Just at first, for a while, no. This reboot trilogy really wanted to kind of get away from it a little bit, which is really fucking weird considering the franchise's name. I don't expect much from that Pokemon Direct, so I completely forgot about it. There's been so much else going on over the past 24 hours. With the Nod Cry trailer and everything going on with Shoujo and fucking everything else. It's like I just kind of wasn't paying attention or really aware of it. But I doubt it'll be too much. I imagine it'll be the usual, like a bunch of mobile game updates, a few things like here and there. Probably a proper another trailer for Legends Are. Maybe, I kind of doubt it, but maybe a Gen 10 tease, because we are in that end of that 3-year cycle that they always do.
It is time for me to leave this accursed
But we'll
island.
see.
I have seen enough of Yamatai. I cannot explain the power the Sun Queen wields, but it is not of this earthly plane. As I suspected, she knew my intent the moment I set foot on this island. She has manipulated me, toyed with me to see what information I would seek, but she always knew. If I am allowed to leave this place alive, I must warn my lord, warn him that we should avoid Yamatai at all costs. If we wish access to her seas, we should pay any tribute she requires, but we should never cross the Sun Queen. To do so would lead to our ruin. Of the other things I have seen, those dark horrors, I can never speak of again.
I have to get over there.
Yeah, and hopefully nothing will go wrong, even though that pole was kind of bent and the winds are super high here. And there's a conveniently placed, like, cliff wall we will have to grab.
Shit.
You can literally see the cliff wall we're going to have to grab to get up here in a second. Oh no, I'm not skipping. That was just me pressing buttons by accident.
Captain Jessup!
Why did he go?
I don't think this does anything, but fuck it. No, it doesn't do anything.
Hey, Lara. Roth told us about the plane. Don't worry, there's gotta be another way off this rock, right?
I hope so. Any sign of Sam?
Yeah, we tracked her to some old Japanese palace.
I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, don't worry, she's probably just, sightseeing.
You're a terrible liar, Alex. You have to be careful in there. Good luck. I can't do that.
Oh, I went to light the thing. That's funny. Alright, now we can kill. We just get this now. I went to press square to light the torch. I have a feeling there'd be more around here, that's why I went to poke around first.
These ruins predate the Kofun period. A pilgrimage. A queen. Himiko?
Is it gonna be Himiko again? Oh fuck, well, who could have guessed?
Incredible.
Captain Jessup? Oh my god!
Brutalize you, it's a trap.
For a child, you've caused me a great deal of trouble. But you're just as naive and predictable. Kill her!
Dione! The Guardians are here! Come on, get out!
Once again, subtitles, thank you. Speaking Japanese. And from one terrifying situation to be in, hanging from the ceiling, to another one about 3 hours later. But this effect that happens every time she gets like dizzied or stunned, where it goes black and white and they blur the screen, it's like, come on, you're disorientating me.
What's happening here?
Yeah, there's more here than just the people. because it wouldn't be a Tomb Raider without something a bit more mythological in it. I do like, though, even though they don't go all in on it, that they go back to some of like the ever so slight horror-y vibes that like classic Tomb Raider had. You know, Tomb Raider 1 had like the whole Natlan army and going into like the whole flesh prison at the end. And the torso demon and everything. Like even though it wasn't a horror, it had some grim fucking scenery in it near the end. So this reboot kind of bringing that back a little bit and having all this like this gorish like imagery and these monsters, these Oni running around. So although not quite like anything outright horror, it is a lot darker, and it's what I genuinely always like that with the Tomb Raider games, when they like lean into that darker aspect. Oh, for the record, I do have a goal in mind of where I want to get to before I wrap up today's stream. Also, we just picked up shotgun pellets, so guess what weapon we're getting soon? But my target is to get to the shanty town. Which, for those who know, you know, like we've got a smidge to get through yet. But there's a long since dead guy here, and a wall we can break open with a strong enough blast. So let's take that shotgun.
I hope this thing still works.
The trench shotgun. Also, the shotgun's loud as fuck, if you can believe it, so be wary.
They're looking for me.
There's a lot of free experience there, but well. Oh, is she gonna say the iconic stupid fucking line in this game?
I hate tombs.
Ah ha ha ha. Fucking.
A Sun Queen and a Storm Guard.
Such a stupid fucking line that they just squeeze it. Oh, I hate tombs in Tomb Raider.
The first Sun
I think
Queen.
everyone who's ever heard this, like, ever played this game's rolled their eyes. It's like, okay, yeah, we get what you're doing here. She's gonna start off as, like, really against everything to do with the idea, and then by the end of the trilogy come off like a big tomb lover that we know her to be.
And really, really dead. This is incredible. This looks like some kind of fire ritual. A sacrificial ritual. Horrible. But why were the women burnt like that? A journey. A pilgrimage to... Is that this monastery? Pouring water. But why? And there you are, Queen. Wait. It's not pouring water, it's transferring power. This is an ascension ritual. It's how you chose your successor. Oh no.
Oh, I fucking deleted his face. Oh, I almost kind of feel bad for that. Actually, let me show this advanced takedown that we got. So I can get a timing on it. Ah, fuck it. Fucking just shot clean over their head, huh? Do you mind, dickhead?
Hey, what the hell's going on down there?
Oh!
What the hell is that thing?
Anyway, let's not go up there. gun, full choke. For longer range, increased damage, fire cycle. Reduce the kick, I'll take the kick. Christ. Every day's an adventure, Lara. Let's go. I like how they tried to negotiate. They went, hey woman, don't shoot, let's be friends. There we go, there's the counter.
The way out of here was right below them.
Oh, we can already see how this is going to go.
That bell should do it.
Goes nothing. Need more. Oh, I see. There's support beams we need to take out. Hang on. One. So when it's back up and close down the other side. Hey, can you see how the entire monastery we're in is starting to tilt anyway? Uh-oh. Fine, fucking take a shot. Are you serious? Bigger things at stake here, dude.
Shit! I've got to get out of here. That bell should do it.
There's fucking nothing. Again. Come on. One more good yank. There we go. Time to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Hello? Hello?
Sam! Hello? Sam! It's Lara!
Oh God, Laura. It's good to hear your voice.
Yours too, Sam. Is the rest of the crew with you?
No, I just managed to steal this radio off a guard.
A guard?
I've been kidnapped.
What? Where are you?
I don't know. Some old Japanese palace. They keep talking about a fire ritual. Laura, I'm fucking terrified. Shit, someone's coming. I've got to hide this thing.
Sam? Sam! A fire ritual. Like the mural in Himiko's tomb. Roth, are you there?
I'm heading towards the palace. The others are being held there too.
I'll catch up to you and we can go in together.
Right, next objective, get to that palace. And we've got all of our base equipment now, by the way. There are upgrades and things like that to get, but the 4 main weapons we now have. Sorry, I had And these 4 weapons, bow, machine, pistol, and shoddy, that's trilogy wide. So get comfortable. I'm glad that they even if they don't respect the legacy and let you have 2 pistols, they respect the legacy of making sure you get a fucking shotgun. Do I have enough to get anything?
It's like they're the remnants of some lost civilization. Okay, now I really sound like Dad. All I know is they killed those men, and I have a feeling they would hesitate to kill me too.
Yeah, so you've got to make sure we stay out of their way.
Thinking about this now.
Okay, there's nothing here I want yet.
And I've got to get her back. She's counting on me.
Oh, there's a thing to light. I feel like there's something over here, and that's why I want to go check. Oh, loot's always nice. Wasn't exactly what I was thinking of, but I'll take it. I thought there might have been like a tomb over here, but no matter. Oh, I remember this little gizmoid of a puzzle. You have to light this. Hang on. And then pull it towards this one to light this one. And then pull this towards that to drop it. Missed it. Try it again. Hey, there we go. All that for 30 salvage. Fuck yeah. worth. Oh, hang on, I saw an icon there. GPS. Yeah, they are hidden.
If you show up to the ceremony drunk, Father Matthias will cut your throat.
I can hold my liquor as long as you hold your tongue.
I heard they picked up some women in the roundup.
Yeah, Matthias chose one for the test.
Well, maybe she's the one. We might finally get off this rock.
Don't get excited. It always ends the same way. Some poor girl burns, then it's business as usual.
Man, I am sick of this damn place.
Yeah, their plan is to use Sam, who believed she was a descendant of Himiko anyway, for the Ascension ritual.
But what do we...
What if nothing? You want out of here? There's a cliff. Go ahead and jump. Now let me finish this bottle in peace.
They're going to space out, or am I going to have to do some intervening? I was trying to see if I could like alert them to go over there, but I don't think it's going to work.
What was that?
Oh, now it works.
I'll take a look.
I was going to try and yank them off until I can get that trophy. Oh, shit! I tried. I wanted to try and lure someone over here and then yank them off to work towards that trophy, but and you can see in the top right, we usually get most of your lot of your ammo back as you go. Still doesn't mean I'm going to go for like the fucking burst fire mod anytime soon. So I see it. And of course they haven't dropped the shotgun pickup here just in case you're stuck.
Oh god, that was close. Are you there? I'm here, Sam. Are you okay?
What do they want with me, Laura? A fire ritual? This is so fucked up.
Listen, I'm coming to get you. I'm going to get you out of there.
Please, please help me, Laura.
I promise. I promise, Sam.
Hey, she just... Oh no! Sam! Sam! Help me, Sam! Please, from here, you bastard! Stay away! No!
Aha! I had a feeling. That was the way that bell was organized. It was too suspicious.
I want for nothing now. As a priestess of the Sun Queen, I stand above all others in her court. I'm being instructed in languages, etiquette, history, warfare, all the skills needed to rule. And the Queen has been like a mother to me. Warm, attentive, loving. But it all feels false. Like some kind of performance. When I talk to the other priestesses, I sense disquiet. Some of them feel as I do. Perhaps all of them. But why? What is it that we all fear?
Oh, we're full on ammo. I saw the notification in the corner of my eye.
Don't let it bleed out, man. That stuff is gold. We need something to hold it. Yeah. Hold on. Let me check. Need backup.
Well, that didn't quite work out. Hang on. We needed to act quicker. I wasn't expecting him to just run straight fucking at us. But that's leaking fuel, so we could probably like cause a fire. Why did he just get jolted to the... There we go. I was gonna say, why did he just get jolted to the side? What's this bullshit? I don't even know where that third guy went. I think he got thrown off the cliff. Oh no, he got fucking emancipated. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Except not really, because you're a piece of shit. There we go. Bro. Unironically, you probably noticed by now, the pistol is your best friend in this fucking game, because it's accurate. It's accurate and it's quick. The machine gun is quicker, but it's not accurate, and the shotgun is a shotgun. The bow is also good for like long distance accuracy as well, but the pistol is just good for quick accurate. Also, if we'd got here stealthily, we could have done this to deal with them, drop this down on them. Oh, this section.
No way around. I've got to cross.
Boy, I'm sure hope this is a safe crossing when nothing bad and scripted happens in this game that's got a lot of fucking scripted sequences. Well, this is the section I was on about earlier where I said there's a section later on where it's a lot easier to get caught by an insta-kill. Oh, fuck, there we go. I was holding right, but no, I just didn't get enough distance. So I got fucking chinned. And something that's weirdly a big feature, and it's been a thing in, like, in the classic series, but it's just kind of funny to see like how constant it continues to survive. There is a lot, like a suspiciously high amount of unique death animations for Lara in this game. Oh fuck, I didn't even see that. And that carries for the whole like reboot trilogy for the record. There are a lot of unique death animations. You're like, why did they make so fucking many? Like, it made some degree of sense in Classic, because by the fourth game in the row, the devs were super tired of seeing Lara, so it was a way of, like, venting their frustration with, like, finding creative new ways to get her killed. And I can only assume in Legend it was to some extent honoring it, but Survivor, what's this game's excuse? This game just fucking hates Lara at times. I don't actually know if you can die here if you hit too many trees, because I always hit like maybe 1 or 2 as I go through. Like that, ow. But I've never like died to it. This poor girl gets bruised and fucking battered in this game, it's insane. And they do this as well in Rise and Shadow, but nowhere near as aggressively. But it's their way of kind of showing, like, just how far she's prepared to be this survivor and push forward by just brutalizing the shit out of her. But we have our target. But we've got open wounds right now, hence the objective name that suits, so there's only so much we can do. We got battered on the way down, and so until she can get to a point where she can actually stop and rest, there's only so much we can do. But welcome to the shanty town. One of the most disliked parts of the game, mostly for when you're going for 100%, to be honest. Just because this place is kind of annoying as shit to navigate.
Might be some supplies on board.
But there's a helicopter over there. That helicopter is where I'll plan to wrap up. We'll get there, because I said I wanted to make it to Shantytown. We'll get there, get to the cutscene there, and when we get to like the proper first rest, once we're there, like the actual like stopping point, I will wrap it up and call it. And then next time we stream it, we'll start by clearing out Shantytown.
Where's the old man? I don't know what you're talking about. Please. You are lying. I know you stayed with him. Please. I don't. Tell me.
Well, there goes that guy. And you can see by how unsteady the aim's going to be as we go that she is hurting.
Any sign of the old man? No. Tough bastard, but he won't get far. What about the other one? We got him locked up in the caves. I don't know. Why's Father Matthias keeping them alive? Because of the girl. They were trying to rescue her. Matthias might want to keep him alive. Well. What?
Come on, come investigate. Come near the red barrel. I don't think he was close enough. No, he wasn't. Fuck. Any more? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, hey. But you see, how she stopped there for a second because she is actually suffering. And I don't think you can actually grab anything while she's hurt either. Yeah, no. So you can't even explore here yet until you actually get a point where you can rest and heal up. Nearly there. Let's see if we can get some medical supplies before we fucking bleed out. Hey, we got lighter arrows, but first we gotta do something a little more necessary. And you can see, like, the gears are spinning, and now we got access to fire arrows. Yeah, press... And when you've got the bow equipped, press up again, and you'll alternate to your alternate firing style, which will ignite the lighter.
Roth, can you hear me? Roth?
Lara, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You don't sound fine to me.
I'm fine, Roth.
Where are you, girl?
I'm in some kind of shanty town near the fortified palace.
I'm still coming down the hill. How did you get there so fast?
Long story.
I can see the town from here. Are you near that large gate?
I'm heading towards it.
It's the outsider.
Oh, shit.
There!
So we got trouble. Hey, get... Anyone I see near an edge. There we go, trophy unlocked, get over here. Alright, now we don't need to worry about it. That trophy I never got on any of my playthroughs beforehand, and when I saw it, I went, wait, I just never thought to fucking do that shit, and so now I wanted to make a point of doing it. First new trophy I've got to this game in years. The other one I want to try and get is killing people on zip lines, but that one's a bit more like you have to kind of jump on it when you see it. Alright. Just get in there, don't give her time to pick you off. Oh, I haven't dinked him. I saw that, I'd like dinked him clean. Right, our camp is here, but I'm gonna go loot the vicinity first, and then we'll come back and wrap up. I'm going to be using the survival viewer a lot because it makes it a lot easier to spot where bodies I can loot are. I think this is a challenge as well, yeah. The effigies. Right, there's gonna be a whole sequence in a row, isn't it? Yeah, that'll do for now. Let me go back. I said I'd wrap up at Shantytown. Let's go back. Oh, I hope we get the Roland soon. I'm pretty sure the Roland is in this game. It's not something I'm just thinking of from like Rise and Shadow. Also, I don't think there's anything else in it, no. Alright, let's rest. And the assault rifle's been upgraded from an old World War II rifle to a fucking AK. Okay, so stealth assassinations will get us bonus experience now. Gun handling and damage, yes please. Change save slot, huh? Okay, yeah, you can see from the icon on the bottom right, it saves when you leave the camp. Okay, so I can leave it there. And I'm taking tomorrow off, so I'll be back for more of this on Thursday. My plan is to stream mostly this for most of the rest of the week. But you can see here, we're 36% of the way through. So like I said, in theory, it should only take us 2, maybe 3 streams. But that'll do from me. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my BlueSky and Patreon in the description of every single video. But until next time, you guys take care now. Peace.